Good morning, everyone. Well, at least it's morning right now. Right now, I'm going to be getting ready to go to work. So I have a full day at the office today, so I need to make sure my makeup looks great today, or at least it lasts till the end of the day, because I do have a presentation to make. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a quieter get ready because I am kind of in a rush for the next 15 minutes, but I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll list the products down in the description. This is my Holy Grail concealer. This is called the Tassem Cover Concealer, and right now these red marks are actually from a laser tattoo removal that I had from a couple years ago when I got microblading, and I had to get them removed because they were uneven. So because of that, I have a little bit of scarring, and this concealer has been amazing at covering everything. So I'm just gonna layer on some of my concealers because I'm gonna put a little less foundation today than concealer. And for my base concealer, I use the Kosas concealer. This is my favorite. This lasts so long and it's very, very skin-like. And for cushion, as always, I'm going to use the Parnell Serum Cushion, which is a good little BB cream BB cream cushion that will help kind of blend everything out together. What I've been liking to do, and has been helping with avoiding dry patches, is, and since it is still the winter time, I've been using a little bit of a heavier moisturizer, but I've been focusing on using moisturizers that dry down instead of those ones that kind of slip and slide, because I've noticed that whenever I use too thick of a moisturizer, it ends up slipping and sliding my makeup and foundation. Okay, I'm gonna put a tiny bit more on my under eyes and put a little bit more on that eyebrow scar just so I can cover it up a little bit more. I'm actually gonna use my fingers because I've noticed that when I use my fingers, it's a lot more natural and delicate. I can definitely get a lot more coverage in there too. So you can see it covered up a good amount, and I don't need it to cover everything, but I just cover it with the rest of my hair later on. I'm so sorry if you hear some rustling. That's my rabbit in the back. She's probably eating, as usual. Honestly, I'm like always in a rush, so I hope I'm not giving you anxiety while I'm getting ready. Okay, so that should be good for my base makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to touching up with powder and just blending everything together. So for powder, I use the Huda Beauty powder. And this is the Cherry Blossom powder. Love it. I got it from my brother-in-law's girlfriend, and she loves makeup, so she recommended me this because she said that it really works well with anybody who has combination skin, which I do. So a lot of people have this misconception that these baked powders are super drying, but I don't think this is actually that drying. It kind of gives a very nice airbrush finish than anything. And I did choose the pink color because I wanted to kind of have a more of a brightening effect. But I know they come with other colors as well. So just do a light layer all over my face, like that. And then for powder today, I'm just gonna go with my usual pink powder. This is MAC Into the Pink. It's from their Extra Dimensions line, and it's my favorite because if you look closely, there's like tiny little silver particles, and it's like very iridescent, so it kind of works as a blush and a highlight topper. So I like to focus it right under my eyes because that's where I've been liking putting on my blush these days. And the good thing is when I'm having a really dry skin day, this really helps my skin illuminate without overdoing it. It's the Sem bronzer, and it's like a nice chocolate brown color, actually more of a graham cracker color. And I just put this very lightly on the edges of my face to kind of shape my face a little bit better. And I use a little squishy sponge to blend everything out. That. Okay, as you can see already, the lighting makes it a lot better. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and use my everyday contour palette. This has 3 colors, which I really love, and I just swirl my brush around, and it just has that perfect shade for me. It's not too orange, it's not too gray, so it's the perfect in-between. So it just helps kind of shape the face. And I go in with a little bit of a medium slice fluffy brush, and I go right at the edges of my nose to kind of shape my nose as well and blend it out to your eyes as well so it looks a little natural. Oh, and I forgot. I usually put on a little bit of primer. I've been getting the Say primer these days, and this has been great because it really gives that really glass skin look. I forgot it today, but I'm gonna put a tiny bit on the days I forget. I just get a tiny bit like this, and I just kind of blend it out and essentially use it like a highlighter. So I'll just use it right at the bridge of my nose. You can already see it shines very well. I'll put a little bit on my eyelid, like a very natural eyeshadow, and a little bit on my cheeks as well, and then my cupid's bow. So just really using it like a liquid highlighter. It's a lot of product, and I personally don't put it all over my face. I know some people do, which is perfectly fine, but I like to use it rather as like a highlight than to put it all over my face. So, eyeshadow. This is the trio where it comes with 3 colors, and it comes with a little glitter color. The mirror is so cute. A little bit of a base color, and then a crease or eyeliner color. So I'm going to start with the middle color right here and put a little bit right at the edges or all over the lid. Kind of shape the eyes a little bit like that, and then from here I'm going to go in with the darker color and go a little bit stronger. I'm going to use a little bit of a finer brush actually. I usually use the same brush, but I'm going to try what it looks like. Okay, definitely it's a lot more precise. So I'm going to go in with the darker chocolate brown color, and I just go right on the top, but not blending it all out. So it kind of acts like a little bit like a eyeliner guide. And just to let you know, I have monolids, so when I open my eyes all the way, a lot of the fat covers whatever I just put, you know? So that means that I need to put on a lot more eyeshadow than most people. But usually I don't mind. So that's the look right there. And I'm going to use a little bit of this glittery shimmer right in the inner corners. So I'm going to go in with my everyday eyeliner. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner. This is extremely waterproof and I love it because it will never let me down. It has been with me through rainy days and it just leaves the perfect kind of eyeliner. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that good with making eyeliner. It took years of practice, but these kind of pen tips make it so much easier to just boom boom. So I'm just gonna fix a little bit of the bottom here and just stretch this out since I've kind of covered it with the concealer. I'm kind of waiting for this to fade a little bit because I think they're slightly uneven, but it's okay. Okay, and then next we're gonna go in with, which is my Romand Bare Fig number 28. So it's a nice mauvey pink color. Kind of gives that really nice medium pink mauve color. Boom, done. And this will last me throughout the day, so I usually don't really touch up in the office unless I have lip balm. And I do gotta leave soon, so I'm like panicking with time. And then I'm gonna go in with my curler. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes a little bit and bring up my eyelashes. And oh, I forgot to tell you, I might make a vlog, I'm not exactly sure, with my sisters because I'm going up to New York today for the first time. It's gonna be like a nice little New York trip with the sisters, and I have never gone on a trip with my sisters until now, which is kind of insane because we live very close to each other, 15 minutes away, and we just never decided. I think it's, you know, because we live next to each other. There's really no need to go anywhere far, but I'm very excited. We have a lot of things planned, and yeah, I think it'll just be a really fun time. Although we've all gone to New York separately, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go check out some museums, and we'll also go ahead and eat some good food at Koreatown, probably do a little shopping, and just gonna have fun. So yeah, and we're actually just gonna go by bus, so hopefully the bus doesn't break down on us, because one time the bus has broken down on me when I went, but usually the bus is pretty reliable, I would say, nowadays. Okay, I'm just gonna focus a little bit and when I'm putting the lashes on. Okay, so that's one lash in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my second one. I will say I've only started wearing lashes about 2 or 3 months ago, and I've been hooked, as in I've been putting on my lashes almost every time I do my makeup. I used to only put it on when I go to events, but I've noticed that it really does change dramatically, at least in my opinion of how it looks. Of course, there's still days that I don't do the full glam, but I think putting on the lashes really do finalize the look. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my right eye. And then I'm gonna curl them once they set. But before they do, I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara. So my lashes can connect with the new ones. I'm so sorry about the chewing. Pearl is just going crazy with the hay in the back. I think I just lost my light. Okay, so that's my final look. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more eyeshadow that I had from earlier and just deepen a little bit of the outer corners, kind of blend it in all together. Alright, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a little bit of a shorter one. I don't know how short it's going to be when I edit, but I'll see you in the next video. And thank you so much for your support. Really love the sweet messages that I'm receiving. Just want to say, this journey making these videos at first was a little daunting, but with your support, it has really brought my creativity to make more videos and feel more motivated. So thank you as always, and I'll see you in the next video.